Good evening, I'm Lindsay Watson. Saturday marks 1 year since the devastating train derailment in East Palestine. In the last 365 days, a lot of progress has been made in cleaning up the damage, but a lot of concerns in the village still loom. We start our coverage tonight with First News anchor Dave Sess, who's live in East Palestine with the very latest. Dave.
Yeah, 1 day until the 1 year anniversary of the train derailment here in East Palestine. You might hear the train horn behind me. The gates have just come down here along Main Street. A train's just about to come through, but otherwise quiet in this town ahead of the 1 year remembrance of what happened here when that train derailed late on a Friday night. Now, leaders in the village gathered today. They wanted to talk about what's happened in the year since the derailment. As First News senior reporter Jerry Ricciuti tells us, there have been some significant improvements, but more needs to be done.
A year after last February's toxic train derailment in East Palestine, where hundreds of firefighters from dozens of departments raced to contain the flames and chemicals, there is still no system in place allowing first responders to communicate with each other.
We should be able to communicate with any county coming in, any state coming in. And that's a problem that needs addressed. The funding needs to be found somewhere to make this project go through.
Village leaders met with reporters this morning to discuss what has happened since the derailment and what they'd like to see in the future. The fire chief says there now is a system in place for Norfolk Southern Railroad to immediately notify first responders about possible contamination from future derailments across the country.
I challenge any railroad, but specifically the Class 1s, to step up and join in and make this information accessible to the responders.
Officials also defended the remediation and cleanup that's been done over the last 12 months, as well as the continuing process of testing for possible contamination, telling reporters the same standards used to ensure their own water is safe is what's being used locally.
The people staying at the hotels that are afraid to come back are using water tested by the same facilities that are testing the water for here.
They don't play. I mean, it's serious, and if there was a problem, they'll shut it down. I mean, you'll know about it, and right now there's no problem.
And that's a message officials hope the community understands. In East Palestine, Jerry Ricciuti, WKBN 27 First News.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.